So for my project, I decided to look at a data set from Vice on police shootings in the U.S. from 2010 to 2016. I decided to do this because I found research that showed that Black people are disproportionately killed in comparison to other races by the police, and that Black people are no more likely to be killed by white officers than white people or other races. So I wanted to test these findings out. One of the first things that I noticed that was kind of significant was that it is true that, or at least based on this data set, that Black people are disproportionately killed in comparison to other races, since they only make up 13% of the population, but the majority of fatal police shootings. And they even make up about twice as many shootings in comparison to white people. That's shootings in general, not just fatal shootings. And the most interesting finding from the bar charts, at least, was that Black and Latino people were the only two races where non-fatal shootings were actually higher than fatal shootings. And this is reflected in one of the logistic models that I made. As you can see, the probability of surviving is higher for Black people than it is for Latino people and white people, and both Latino people have a higher chance. Latino and Black people have a higher probability of surviving in comparison to white people, which I thought was interesting. Another interesting finding was that white officers are actually more likely. Your probability of dying or of surviving goes down when you're shot by white officers, which I found to be very interesting. And it actually, if you look in this plot, it actually is the same across all races: Black, Latino, and white. White officers are more likely, or you're more likely to die at the hands of a white officer than a non-white officer, essentially. One of the other interesting logistic plots that I had showed that as the number of white officers increases, your odds of survival go down. And you can see that when there's 15 white officers, your odds of survival are very, very low. So I found that to be pretty interesting as well.